Got a pretty good appointment today for my Canadian IT client. It's with a manufacturer I actually tried to speak with like over the last 6 or 7 months. Have never really gotten a hold of anyone, but got the senior VP on the phone. She was on vacation and said that it was actually really good timing. Their IT company is based in Germany, and a lot of their clients had really wanted them to have some on-site support there locally. So thought it would be a good idea to talk midway through July, get the CEO and their IT manager on board for it. They've also got some compliance issues that they're hoping to nip in the bud by the end of the year too. So yeah, appointment set for July 16th. 200 or so users, cloud-based servers, physical servers, the whole shebang. Should be a good meeting.
I just snagged one for our IT partner in the Cleveland, Ohio market. I spoke with the IT director. He also handles training for all of their internal IT staff. 150 users. They're looking to decommission their last physical server as well as upgrade servers for a company that they just acquired. They're a big title company and they've been doing a lot of growth. So we set that up for just a couple of days from now. He's already accepted the invite, so should be a good one.
I have two this afternoon. One for my Buffalo roofer and one for my Las Vegas IT client. So really excited about this one. It's with an advertising firm and they got between 25 to 30 users. Everybody's got a device, and they've been working with an MSP for a handful of years. I just told them that's why I'm calling. You know, we just want to be a competitive resource, see how we stack up with that. So we're going to be meeting in July and just get them a competitive quote and show them what's new on our side. So should be a good one.
I was able to get an appointment for my roofing client. It's a pretty good appointment. It's for a regional hospital. They have a few buildings in need, total square footage around 275,000 square feet. So looking forward to that one. I got another appointment for my HVAC client just for preventive maintenance and evaluation. Buildings around 16,000 square feet, so looking forward to that one as well.
Got a really good roofing appointment for our client out in Sarasota. I spoke with the maintenance director at a big TPO building. When I spoke with him, he said he didn't want to get sold on a replacement, was really looking to extend the life of their roof. Didn't really have the budget for a replacement either, so we're going to go out there next Thursday at 10 a.m., give them a quote for a PM agreement so we can hopefully extend the life of their roof and then take care of them down the line when they are ready for the replacement.
Pretty good morning so far. A couple on the board.
I got one this morning from my Pennsylvania roofer. It's a pretty good one. It's with a church, about 50,000 square feet. They're actively looking into some projects for next year, but they kind of want to start getting the ball rolling. So we're going to be out there in a couple weeks, give them a quote.
I'm going to call my shot for accounting in Cleveland this afternoon.
I'll call my shot for my roofer in Virginia.
I'm going to call my shot in Texas.
We're going to get one out in California this afternoon.
I got two so far today. First one was for my Akron client. IT, it was with a lead weight that I talked with back in June of last year. They were under contract, said they'd be evaluating at some point this year. Finally got them back on the phone. Been trying to get them for several months now. They got about 60 employees. They are working with two different companies right now. I'm going to get them a comparison there. Looking forward to that one. It's in my client's wheelhouse. And then the second one was for my IT client up in Minnesota. That was with a manufacturer of 45 users. They are also working with two different companies right now, some compliance related stuff. So I'm going to see what we can do for them there as well. So should be a good one.
Got an appointment this morning from my IT client in New Jersey. It was with a local organization in the healthcare industry. I spoke with one of the owners there. So they're currently working with a company who was open to meeting with us, would like to compare options. So we're going to meet with them next week. It is 25 users, hybrid storage, one location, fully outsourced, so it should be a pretty good one.
I will call my shot but I was trying to get in touch with the person that would handle IT. Chicago.
Pretty good so far this morning. Got, I believe, a couple appointments on the board. Zach just got one for his IT client, and Schaefer just got a reschedule. Actually, for later today with her IT client out in Colorado. The prospect got in a car accident, so there's nothing you can do about it, but I'm glad we called ahead to make sure that we were aware, and we rescheduled the meeting promptly. Met with a couple clients as well this morning. Everybody's super happy. Got a 9 for our IT client out in Toronto, so Will's doing a good job for them, but looking forward to the afternoon.
Call my shot for an Atlas appointment this afternoon.
Got one on the board this morning for one of my IT clients. 150 users are looking at bringing in managed services. Should be a great appointment.
Gonna call my shot on All In and and Oso.
I think the only new appointment so far has been Roger with his client out in Boston. I've had a lot of good reschedules though, so a lot of good things cooking for Diamond and them boys. We got a couple second-time appointments with active needs. I got one actually just for Dallas. We're going to be meeting on site here on the 7th with a company that's looking for active, changing offices and active IT, needing new hardware, so the whole shebang. So I have some new stuff coming up soon, but really productive morning. How about you guys?
Smiling and dialing as always. Going to be calling my shot for my client out in Detroit.
Calling my shot today down in, let's say, California today.
Grabbed a really good appointment for my client out in Boston this morning. It is with a renewable energy company. Spoke to the CFO, followed up with him when he was going through an ERP project in February. Want to see what we have in terms of secure storage, cloud computing, kind of back of the house IT initiatives for their company moving forward for the new year. So should be a good conversation.
I spoke to the building supervisor at a manufacturer, 250,000 square foot. They currently have a maintenance contract in place, but they were open to getting a secondary opinion to compare pricing as well as services. So we're headed out there on the 1st.
I got an appointment for my roofer out in Pennsylvania. That's for an assisted living complex, around 40,000 square foot, and they're looking to get a re-roof done in the next few months.
Got two. First one's with Roofer in Waco. Really good opportunity. It's one of the public jobs that we've been pursuing. I've been speaking with purchasing department, the facilities department, so we set up a Teams call. There's going to be 4 or 5 people included, and then we're going to be going out on site hopefully within a week or so of the Teams meeting. And they got another one for roofer in Oakland. They're looking at redoing a handful of awnings on their property and then also touching up some repairs for the roof.
I'll go ahead and call my shot for my janitorial client out in New Jersey.
We're doing good this morning. I think we're one shy of pod wipe, so that should come this afternoon. I got myself one this morning for my client in New Hampshire. It's with a nonprofit. I talked with the data systems manager over there who, for me, he was the one that took care of everything. They are currently, starting the process of looking at other vendors. They have a new location opening up at the beginning of the year, so I'm looking for some help on the build out there and then management after that. They have about 35 users now and are growing, about 2 locations, so should be a pretty good one set for next Tuesday. But I'll let them call their shots.
I got one for our IT partner up in Wisconsin. They're building kind of cutting edge AI software for companies that they've been wanting me to schedule demos for. So I talked with the owner of a pretty sizable manufacturing company, and we got a demo scheduled Friday to see how we can help him run his business. So it should be a good one.
Got 2 this morning, which is great. Got one for our IT partner in Charlotte. This woman is really big on building relationships, had some questions for us, so set one up for them. And then I got a really awesome one for our IT partner in Houston. This guy was a cold caller stream. I barely said anything, and he told me like 30 pieces of information, including the fact that they're actively reevaluating their contract, what their current company just quoted them, and what we would need to quote them to be competitive. So that one should be really good.
I have 2 appointments this morning. I got one for our Tulsa roofer. It's with an apartment complex. She gave me a call and said they need to have their roof looked at, so we'll be out there next week. It's about 30,000 square feet. And then I got one for our St. Louis roofer. It's a good one, big apartment complex. They have 35 buildings. They took over the property a couple months ago, and they have all sorts of issues they need quotes on, so we'll be out there Thursday.
Just calling my shot for Phoenix. I2, let's get it.
Yeah, so today I had a Balto build with a client, so we got that taken care of, went over all of his stuff for HVAC. This afternoon I have a wrap-up call with a client. I have a manager joining me on that because they had questions about list and how reps will be determining that, and I'll be working on uploading list for the remainder of the afternoon.
I've been working on email branding for eSign. Got some feedback from Aaron, just a couple more tweaks and testing I gotta do, but should be done with that today.
Working on eSign. And a little fun thing too. Did a little, you run a script to add permissions for certain users or remove those for this custom list, so getting that out there, and then little tweaks on eSign.
I am working on just adding a little, like a floating call button to Truly Roof's website. Gotta go through each of the pages on the site and add that to it.
Just working on our mechanical contractor's website.
So I've been doing my grading in 10 out of 10s, that's a given. I got out the post about the May All-Team update, the June 18th daily recap, as well as I'll be working on the 4th of July email marketing blast for my client, social media posts for them as well as us. And speaking of social media, I'll be doing our social media as well as my client sometime this week. And then I think that's about it as of right now.
I got 2 this afternoon, and I ended up getting a second one for my roofer in Texas since this morning. Really good opportunity. It's a manufacturer and aerospace company. Really good opportunity where they're looking to get some work on the hangars and the main facility. So we're going to have some of our guys go out there. We're going to have multiple, and then we're going to meet with multiple people on their team as well, just because there's an array of different services that they're needing. And then got one for a roofer in Oakland. It was an email appointment that I got. It was from the owner of a manufacturing building. Spoke with him on the phone last week. Said he'd send over a project my way. Had the blueprints written out, all the PDFs for everything. So he ended up sending that over. I'm working on a proposal for him right now.
Yeah, I got 2 today. The first was for my IT client out in the Pittsburgh area with a local municipality. They're looking to upgrade their technology infrastructure at the moment. Roughly 35 users, a blend of on-premise and in the cloud servers, so should be a good conversation. And then my second was for my IT client out in California. Got it with a local company that wasn't exactly sure on users. Spoke with the vice president. It's around 100 and 250 employees listed on Zoom Info, though many of those may be laborers. Similar to the last one, looking to upgrade their technology infrastructure, looking for a partner to guide them through that process. So should be an exciting conversation here coming up.
So I got a pretty good one from my roofer out in Indianapolis. It's been one I've been chasing for a while. I spoke with the regional maintenance director at this large assisted living company, and he directed me to this specific location. Said they have a project regarding the shingles around the building that they're looking to get done this summer. So finally got in contact with the right person, set up a meeting for next week, and should be a good opportunity.
Booked an appointment for my client out in New York with the performance art / nonprofit organization. Smaller company, but it should be a good one.